Is it really a good idea to send our troops to a faraway country just to be captured, tortured, or killed? We already tried that with the Vietnam War, and look where that got us. In fact, we couldn't even tell who the enemy was. We don't want to send in our advanced technology and weapons to ISIS like some kind of delivery service. We need to strengthen their local government so they can handle the situations themselves and become independent. If we go in and solve all their problems and leave, the government won't have a chance against other future terrorist organizations that pop up in ISIS' place. We'll have to go back all over again. What about the people who watched their loved ones die at the hands of ISIS? Do you expect them to just sit around and think, oh, it's okay that my dad got he deserved for joining ISIS, or it's okay that my innocent mom got shot by American troops? No, these people will come back to get their revenge, and that'll put America at risk for being directly targeted by ISIS troops. Even political leaders like Bernie Sanders agree with giving the local government the power to fix their own problems. This keeps the American morale being crushed by watching our soldiers being beheaded by ISIS troops or being shot down. And this will only scare the people in the U.S. and make more people want to join ISIS, because they see ISIS as a big, powerful organization that's killing one of the major superpowers of the world. The people living in Iraq and Syria already know the horrors of ISIS, and the government wants them out. The people there know the area, any tricks ISIS may have to sleep, and maybe even some things ISIS that we don't know about ISIS. This makes their military much more qualified to fight ISIS than us. And even if we wanted to fight ISIS, could we afford it? As Izzy just said, we're already in really deep debt. How can we go in and solve their problems with a temporary solution if we can't even get ourselves out of debt? And the cost of the war cost us $6 trillion, which would skyrocket our already deep, intense debt. And we have other options like strengthening the local government instead of making ourselves more debt. We just can't keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. We have to learn from our mistakes. And if we keep sending in our ground troops to fix all these problems, and if we keep deciding to let our government just come in and solve all the problems, the government over there won't be able to defend themselves, and they'll keep depending on us to fix all their problems. And the battle against terrorism will never end, because we can stop this now.
We are experiencing the war on terror. We're facing one of the deadliest organizations in the world, and they're out to get us. Committing combat troops to fight these monsters is the only way we can live in a world without ISIS. ISIS is only getting stronger, deadlier, and more unpredictable. They will continue to spread their message, and more attacks will take place. Our country has tried airstrikes and bombings, but the truth is that it doesn't work. We harm more land than we do ISIS members, and we can't risk hurting civilians with a stray bomb. Americans feel unsafe, and the only option is to send troops. We may feel we'll have the strongest army the world has ever seen, and it is time for us to take place our trust in those troops and support them as they defend us. We have nothing but respect for our army because they promised to defend us in a time like this. We all understand that many of their lives will be lost, and it's sad. However, there will be even more lives lost if we don't send our troops. Those brave men and women are ready to defend this country. And if we hold them back, then the world will only suffer more. Our allies are already suffering, and we need to step up and end this reign of terror, especially since we started it. Thank you.